Yeah, guys, today's video is going to be talking about this week on EastEnders. So if you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. It means a lot, each subscriber. So let's get back to the video. So the first big thing what happened was Ian brought back the Queen Vic statue back to the pub. If you remember, guys, she got lost at sea on the 35th anniversary when she fell off the boat. And the police finally found her and brought her back. So that's point one. Second big thing what happened on Monday's episode is Chantal wanting to get a lawyer, so she went ahead to get a lawyer to divorce Gray, and they pretty much for about 10 minutes they were speaking, and Chantal asked if she can divorce Gray without him knowing, and she can, but it's going to cost her a lot of money, so she goes out of her way to try and sort some money off friends and family. The third big thing what happened was finally Callum made his first arrest on a job. So obviously we know that it's been 2 months since we last seen EastEnders and Callum, and it's good that he's finally got his job, and before he even makes his first day he arrests someone, so that's got to be good for his reputation among the other officers. The fourth big thing what happens is Gray puts a tracker on Chantal's phone. So as we can tell, that's obviously not good at all. Chantal, as we can see, she's not very happy about that. She's getting more and more scared, and Gray is getting more and more controlling. He tries to say it's because so he can make sure she's safe, but obviously it's to see where she is because he's, stalking her. So yeah. So we got last bit. So this bit is Dottie telling Sharon that Ian is the one to blame for Dennis's death, and I know a lot of you guys don't actually think Ian is to blame, but personally I think he is. But post your comments and your fears in the comments if you think he is to blame or not. So now it's Tuesday, and we're back, and pretty much Sharon doesn't believe Dottie, as I said in one of my previous videos, but Sharon doesn't believe Dottie, and she thinks it's just because Ian's taken Dottie to court, and pretty much throws Dottie out of the pub and threatens her with a broken bottle and says she's sick, and yeah, that was it. Pretty much she doesn't believe her. The second big thing for Tuesday is Gray tortures Chantal. So he does that, he makes her hold her breath under the bath water. I'm not sure how long it is, but he's looking at his watch, so it's obviously a time thing, and we can see that he's been doing that for a while to torture Chantal, over the time of their relationship. So she does make it out alive though, thankfully. So another big thing from Tuesday's episode is Ben finally getting his hearing back. It's been 70 months, especially since EastEnders has not been on air, but finally it's looking like Ben's actually getting his hearing back. He went through the operation, he heard Callum's voice, and he's getting back on track. So on Thursday now, and the first big thing what I noticed is Ruby and Vinny, and they pretty much, Ruby's talking about how she needs money and she's maybe going to sell the place up, and Vinny comes up with the idea to do an insurance job. So if you guys don't know what that is, pretty much they was on about Vinny robbing the place, and then Ruby called the police and make out she's been robbed, and she'll get a bit of money back from that, and she'll obviously get the money back from Vinny because obviously they're both been on a job. So another thing what happened is Ben and Callum, Callum confronts Ben about the CCTV footage what he saw while he was on the job of Ben robbing the warehouse, doing that warehouse job thing, I think. And so pretty much Callum confronts him, talks to him about it, have an argument. Ben asks him to move in, so they move in together, and Callum comes back and says, how do I know if that wasn't just her last option kind of thing? And Ben storms off, but he comes back and they make it up, which is good, because I never like to see Ben and Callum argue and fall out, because they're meant to be together. I think those two are going to be the couple of EastEnders that will stay together throughout the whole thing, hopefully anyway. So the next thing what happened is Gray has found out that Chantel's not wearing a ring, and he asks her why isn't she wearing a ring. So if he doesn't get too mad, and if you guys don't know, she sold her ring to get a bit of money so she can divorce Gray, like we spoke about previously in the video. So hopefully she gets away with it. So the next thing to happen is it's the day of the insurance job, and Vinny has put his mask on. He's getting ready to fake rob the club, and while he's doing that, Martin sees him. He doesn't recognise that it is him, but he thinks something dodgy is going on, so he chases after him, and Vinny runs into the local shop, and hides from Martin. While Martin isn't looking, Vinny whacks Martin over the head with a fire extinguisher. So hopefully Martin gets out of this alive. So it's now Friday, the last day of the week of EastEnders, and the first big thing what I noticed that happened is Vinny has called Jag to help him, because obviously we know from the last episode that Vinny whacked Martin over the head with a fire extinguisher. So the next thing what happened today on Friday was Mick and Linda. They was talking about jobs, and it's now looking like Linda, she's working at the laundrette, but Mick, he hasn't got a job yet. He wants to work in his own gaff, if you know what I mean. Like, he wants to be the boss of the building. So another big and funny scene in today's episode, Friday of EastEnders, is, and it's also my favourite scene of this week. Pretty much Dottie, she humiliates Ian at the Vic. She pretty much goes along and tries to insult him. She's like, who would date you? And she started laughing about how Ian tried to ask out Sharon. So it's pretty much being usual Dottie and like her father. But Ian kind of deserves it for getting Denny killed. So what do you guys think about that scene? Do you think it's funny? If you do, leave a comment below. So guys, that was it for this week on EastEnders. Personally, I think they did a really good job with this week, especially since they had to work safely due to COVID-19, and you really can't tell that half of the scenes are using a screen. Some of them you can tell, but they have to work with what they've got. So I think they've done a good job. If I had to rate it out of 10, I'd most likely say 10 out of 10. I enjoyed every little bit. The one thing I don't like about it is the Chantel storyline, and obviously they wrote that for people to not like, because it's not really a good storyline to watch. Not good for fans to watch. We'll see. So yeah, good week. Looking forward to next week, and I will keep you guys updated. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe. It really keeps me motivated to do more EastEnders, Walking Dead, Doctor Who and Shameless videos and much more. Peace.